want to get into the pros and the cons of eloping. Now, hey y'all, welcome back to Marshall Mayhem. I'm Chelsea.
I'm Rod.
So, if you are not subscribed to us, go ahead and subscribe to us now. Like this video, even though you haven't even seen this video yet, go ahead and like it because I promise that you guys are going to enjoy this video. So, today we thought that we would discuss why we decided to elope. This is our second video, so y'all don't know much about us. We have been together, oh my gosh.
Well, we just celebrated our 1 year anniversary, as you know from the last video.
Yeah, so we did just celebrate our 1 year anniversary of being married, but we've been together for like since 2011.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm. So since high school, we were high school sweethearts. We were in a long distance relationship.
Yeah, probably about, I don't know, 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I went to the University of South Carolina in Columbia.
And I went to Coastal Carolina in Myrtle Beach.
So once we graduated from high school, we were pretty much long distance. So, there were some bumps and some bruises and some, Why did you laugh when I said that?
Because it was funny.
Okay, anyway, we're still together. And in 2018, we ended up getting engaged. It was 2018, right?
No.
2017?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We decided that we wanted to go to New Orleans, our first time being there. So we went to New Orleans and Rod had this gondola ride set up for us. And that's where he proposed. And it was just amazing, y'all. Oh my gosh. I see that moment now in my head and it was just like perfect. But then
I can be romantic sometimes.
You are romantic sometimes.
Sometimes.
But then that's where it comes in. You get engaged and you're like, oh my gosh, it's time to plan a wedding. And I just got really wrapped up. I mean, y'all know how it is. You be on Instagram, you be on Facebook, and everybody is sharing the best part of their lives and the best part of their events and all of this stuff. And it seems like it's a competition. Mm-hmm. Honest and truly, it seems like it's a competition. So I really was getting wrapped up. I'm like, oh, I got to do this. Oh, I got to do that. Oh, I haven't seen people do this or seen people do that. And it just caused so much stress, so much anxiety. It was just all these negative emotions. I was like, oh, I am engaged and it's time to do a wedding. And I was so focused on that and not even thinking about what it means to be married. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like that was just like not in my head. And I can see that now. And I saw that, once we decided not to have a wedding, I really saw what it was that I was doing. So I was talking to my mom and I was like, look, I am not feeling this. This is not it. And mom was like, well, why don't y'all just go to the courthouse and get married? I was like, well, okay, that might be an option. So I know that we had looked it up to see, how that goes. And honestly, I didn't really think of that as an option, but my mom never cared about a wedding. She never cared about none of that. And my parents actually ran off and got married. And so my mom never had a wedding. She never regretted it, never thought anything about it. And it was just like, okay, we did what we wanted to do and that was it. So that really got us thinking look, we can do whatever we want to do. We're adults. This is our lives. This is our marriage. This is, about us. So that's when we started doing the research and really was thinking about eloping.
So we found this place in Asheville that we thought would be perfect for us. It was basically in the mountains of Asheville, and we thought this was perfect. It was a beautiful scene, everything seemed really nice, and we thought this is all we needed. It focused more on just us instead of worrying about everybody else. All the attention can just be on us.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely were we wanted something that was going to be intimate. We wanted something that was really gonna showcase our love for one another and really show that it was about us. We wanted an adventure.
Yeah.
We wanted something that was a little bit adventurous, a little bit, out of our comfort zones and something different. we were like, this would be a good way to bring in a bang to our marriage. And we were stuck on Asheville, and we was like, this is gorgeous.
Which is in North Carolina.
Yes, Asheville, North Carolina. We were like, this is gorgeous. This can be romantic, and this is going to be perfect. We want to get into the pros and the cons of eloping. So, of course, eloping is going to be a lot cheaper than actually having a full-blown wedding, because usually you do have a limited amount of people that can come, and you don't have the expenses of having seats or having decorations or having anything like that. You can have a reception after, which would be a big bulk of the cost. But what we ended up doing was our family members that were there with us, we had already made reservations at this really nice, really romantic restaurant in Asheville. So we had our own private dining area that we ended up having a very small reception.
I know a lot of people spend $30,000-$40,000 on weddings. I mean, $20,000, and I just thought that was crazy. It didn't make sense to me to spend that much money on a wedding for just one day. I thought this was the best option for us. I thought it made more sense. So, when we found out about this, I definitely thought this is the route we needed to go.
Okay, another pro for us when it came to choosing elopement was that everything was together for us. So you have elopement packages, and they'll already have things in place for you. So I know a big thing for me when I was trying to do the wedding, I didn't have a wedding planner. So I was doing everything myself. I was trying to come up with literally everything, coming up with the flowers, trying to do the catering, trying to do the decorations myself, trying to organize everything. And I suffer from anxiety. I have really bad anxiety, and that just blew my anxiety out of proportion. I was so unhappy because my anxiety was all over the place because I am not a planner. I am very indecisive, and my thoughts once again was on what other people were going to want and not what it was that I wanted or that we wanted. Mm-hmm. So when it came to picking elopement, they have these packages and everything comes with it. We had our flowers. We told her what colors we wanted. We had the flowers together. It came with a wedding cake. Everything was lined up as far as the timeline of, okay, this is when we're going to get there. We're going to do the ceremony at this point. We're going to have the family in this area. I mean, everything was already together for us. And I'm like, that is really good for our money to get all in one package, where everything is just set out for us.
Another pro is the adventure we had with it. So Asheville, like I said, it was in the mountains, and I mean, it was at the very top of the mountains. When we found out where it would be, we was thinking, okay, maybe, a mile up or whatever off the road, on the mountain. Well, come to find out that it took almost an hour and a half just to get to the top of the mountain. We was just driving forever and ever and ever until we lost signal, couldn't call anyone or anything.
Location that we chose, we knew, we had already seen the pictures. We knew that it was going to be gorgeous. I mean, and that's what I wanted. When she asked me, what is it that you're looking for? What is it that you want? How do you want your pictures to be portrayed? I told her that I wanted it to be majestic. I wanted it to be very whimsical. I wanted it to feel like I was in a dream. And I feel like we really accomplished that. Going on this hike, y'all, I'm in a wedding dress now. I am in my wedding dress, and my family is with us. Our family is with us, and we are hiking up, I don't know, maybe 2 miles. Was it about 2 miles? Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get into the cons of elopement. So the first con for us was that everybody could not come. If you don't know, elopement packages usually have a certain amount of people that can come. That's just what it is. It's usually elopement packages are 20 people or less, 10 people or less, 5 people or less, so be it. And the elopement package that we chose was, 10 people. Mm-hmm. Was it 10 people? It's a big con, I know, for a lot of people, that you want to spend that moment with a lot of your family, and we did have family members that were upset that they couldn't come. We had family members that just were not happy in general that we decided to elope and not have a wedding. But you know, at the end of the day, it was about us. It was about what it was that we wanted. But that was a little bit of backlash that we did not expect. We did not expect anybody to get upset or feel left out or anything like that. So that was something that we really felt bad about, honestly. That was probably the biggest con for us in choosing to elope. So, at the end of the day, do we regret eloping?
No.
No, not at all. I would do it 1,000 times over again, and I would not have a wedding. I do not regret anything about it. I'm not anti-weddings. I love weddings. Like, I love to go to weddings and all that stuff. You know, I think weddings are fun. But I think just for us, it just wasn't, you know, it just wasn't for us. But yeah, so we just wanted to let you guys know a little bit more about us so that you want to subscribe to our channel and really follow our journey with our daughter.
Subscribe, share, like.
Everything. Do everything to our videos. But yeah, so we will see you next Monday. We try to post every Monday for Marshall Mondays, okay? So be on the lookout every Monday for our videos. And we will see you guys later. Bye.